I am reminded of something our evangelistic director for North America said. His name is Jose Cortez Jr. And this is what he said. Do not let anyone tell you that God's love is milk for babies. There's nothing more solid, more important, nothing that is bigger or huger or better. God's love for you and me is the best. This week, the lesson was entitled, Our Mission to Our Neighbor. We learned that we are called by God to do something for God. That when you break it down, what we're called to do is love our neighbor. Now, why would you do this? It's simple. You will do it because you love God. There is no other answer to this question. You will either accept your mission to love or you won't. There is no middle ground. At our church here at Nepean, our evangelistic strategy, well, it's also our motto. We believe here at Nepean that we are called to love God, love people, and serve the world. Notice that evangelism begins with a love for God, because again, you won't obey God if you don't love God. Without this love, well, nothing else is impossible. The next step is that you have to love people. You see, people don't care what you know. People don't care that you have the truth. They don't care about any of that. What they care about is whether or not that you care about them. Now, how will people know in a very practical way that you love them? Well, as the lesson points out, it has to do with how you treat them, especially when they are in need. And this is where intentional acts of love and kindness come into play. Because when you spend time with people and you help them and you respond to their real needs, they begin to see through your love what God's love actually looks like. This is how we win souls. We do it through love. As a final question for this week, what do you think of this statement? People don't care how much you know until they understand how much you care. Well, that was our final thoughts and nuggets for this week. Now we want to invite you to take some time this week to visit your local Adventist church and share with them some of the things you've learned this week about our greatest evangelistic tool, which is love. Oh, and please don't forget to join us next week as Seth shares with us some of his thoughts and insights into next week's lesson, Mission to the Needy. I know you won't want to miss it. It'll be a great study. Well, thanks for joining us this week. God bless. Happy Sabbath to come.